So here are the 3 things that you need to do property. Number 1, time, right? Time is needed to do this. This takes time. It takes a lot of time to make a lot of money. Secondly, what you need? You need money, right? Every property transaction requires money. Here is the amazing thing for you, is that the money doesn't have to be your money, right? And I'm gonna come back to money in a minute. The fun thing is you need this in order to be very successful in property. You need knowledge. Those are the 3 things. You put them together, you can have a sick recipe. Now here is the catch though. Here is the catch. Do you need all of those 3 things to start off initially? No, you don't. You can start off with just 1. You see, if you have got the money, then the other 2 things you can leverage off people. If you have money, you can leverage people's knowledge, right? Because you can obviously buy a deal, or you can just buy a property blindly, right? It's still gonna go up in value. Most likely will still obviously give you a cash flow if you have money. If you have got time by itself, that's great. You can put in the work, go to trainings, go to viewers, go to networking events. But time by itself is not enough. You see, if you have this one here, knowledge, what happens is you will need very little of this. The more knowledge that you have is the less of this that you need. You see, let me give you an example, right? Let me give you an example. One of my students, let's just say his name is Bob, right? One of my students, he actually spent a few days with me. And in a few days, what happens is that student actually secured 8 property deals, right? Listen to this, 8 property deals. And what happened is that student, in those 8 property deals, 4 of those property deals were actually rent-to-rent deals. Actually, 5 were rent-to-rent deals. After filing those deals, negotiated no deposit, everything was amazing. The thing about it is that it's like, okay, cool. The landlord says yes, the agent says yes, I've got no deposit, I've got a rent-free period, but Evans, I don't have the money to take on the deal. I'm like, what? Are you okay? I'm like, all right, cool. Let's sit down, let's have a drink, let's find a way. So what we did, I'm like, cool. Who do you know? Pull out your phone, let's call people. Here's what you say, and let's bang out the calls. Within a few calls, he managed to raise £5,500, and the £5,500 was enough for him to actually take on those 4 property deals. So it just goes to show that the more of this that you have, right? The more of this that you have, the less of this that you need. The less of this you have is the more money you need, right? So here's the thing though, you have all 3, you will be flying. You starting from scratch, you will need more of this to use less of this, right? That is the 3 things that you need to thrive in property.